A quick one today that's going to help you feel in control around food, and especially when life gets social. It's coming up to summer, and this is a really, really hot topic at the moment that I want you all to take away. So I want to share a concept that I've shown a few of you recently, but I want to give it to everyone. And I call this push and pull nutrition. It's a game changer if you want to stay on track without being that person that's like obsessing over every single gram when they're eating out, because that's not fun. And I always talk about food flexibility and freedom, but we need to have some kind of structure in place. We work within the boundaries that you can then move forward properly that way. So here's the idea. Just like you might budget money for a weekend trip, you can budget your calories and macros across the day or even across the week. Now this might sound really simple, and I do talk about this a lot, but let's break this down very specifically so you all understand the principles of which I'm coming from. As long as you tell me, I will be there in the food diaries telling you things, and you'll be like, no, Chris, remember I said this, just remind me, and it's all good. Okay, and I understand that push and pull, because I will zoom out and look at your food diaries over a 24-hour period and a 7-day period as well to make sure that it makes sense. So push and pull means you reduce or you push it back. That's the calories earlier in the day or later in the week. Okay, so you can pull in more flexibility later without any guilt or guessworking. Now, ideally, you have a good base knowledge of your food at the moment, what a good plate of food looks like, what an amount of food looks like, how much you can eat without sort of feeling crappy about it. So let's say you're going out for dinner on Friday, all right? It's likely to be higher in fat, higher in carbs, maybe even harder to track, okay? Because it's just not something that you can find. Maybe it's tapas, I'm not sure. So on Friday morning and lunch, you might have, let's say, a protein shake with berries for breakfast, maybe a big salad with lean chicken, light dressing for lunch or no dressing, okay, Americans. Keep fats and carbs low during the day. And so you've pushed calories and macros earlier, so you've created space to pull more at dinner. All right, you've pushed some away earlier to pull more at dinner, and then you stay within your daily target, okay? So you can zoom out even more. Let's say you've got a party on Saturday, all right? You go a little over and, things happened in the moment, all right? And you didn't pull and push that day. No problem. Sunday and Monday, you eat slightly lighter. Maybe 200 to 300 calories under target. I wouldn't say any more than that. Over the week, your average intake balances out, and that's what I will look at. A lot of you have low days as well, and we can also utilize those as ways to push and pull nutrition as well. And that's what I do with you many times during the week, to push and pull nutrition around performance. And the research backs this up as well. So a study in the International Journal of Obesity found that flexible dieting, which is what I absolutely promote here, where people adjusted their intake over a week as opposed to over a single day, resulted in better adherence, lower psychological stress, and still supported fat loss. I don't want people stressing out over tracking, because tracking is a mechanism to show how much you're eating and that I can see how your body responds and reacts, and you understand what a good plate of food looks like. So here's the takeaway. You don't have to be rigid to get results. You just need the strategy, not stress. Progress is about patterns, not about perfection. Push when you can and pull when you need to, and that's the critical bit. You can always walk through this with me. Send me a menu. Send me something. Chris, I've got this. What should I do? How would you recommend I do this based on what I eat now? That's great. Have your normal breakfast, but maybe we just pull that. You can have your normal lunch, but maybe we switch this for that, and then you can have whatever you want off the menu here. So next time you've got a meal out or celebration, remember, plan ahead, prioritize protein, load up on low calorie, high volume foods, okay, like veggies, save calories to spend later, push, pull, enjoy life, and then you'll be able to stay on track. Hopefully that helps.